Hello everyone, welcome back to our ICT class, and this is video number 18. Hope you all are fine and safe. Did you study the topics which we have discussed previously in the last class? I hope it is so. So what all things we have studied? We studied about two comments, which is of input comment and eval of input. Eval means evaluate of input comment. For what purpose these comments are using? Already we have done our activities by using this. Input comment means giving input. The input will be in the form of string. If we are using a normal input comment, we are using that input comment to input a string, a statement. For example, here you can see S is equal to input of enter your school's name. That means after writing this statement, when we run this program, the computer will ask enter your school's name, like that. So we are giving the input enter your school's name, and this input is stored in a variable S. And the next one is of eval input. For what purpose this eval input is used? When the statement which we are giving and its output is in digital form, that means enter length of the rectangle. The length of the rectangle, if the computer is asking enter the length of the rectangle, we will be giving it as in the digital form, the numerical form. So for that type of statements, we will be giving evaluate of input. Here enter your school's name, it is a string, it is a statement, it is of a string. The answer will be in the form of a statement itself, the sentence itself. Okay, that is why we are giving a normal input comment, and if the answer is getting is of a digital form, then we will be giving evaluate of input. So these all things we have discussed, and we have done activities by using these two comments. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So today we are going to do two activities, which is the continuation of this some two activities in Python language. The first one is the activity 4.5, use of mathematical exercise. So this is the activity, this one, use of mathematical exercise. Prepare a program that gives the sum total of the angles of a polygon if the sides of a polygon are given. That means we have to write a program for finding the sum total of the angles of a polygon. What is the polygon? You know about the polygon? The geometrical shapes which is having more than two sides, we can name it as the polygon. So the triangle will be a polygon, rectangle will be a polygon, square, it also will be a polygon. So here they are saying we can take any one of the polygon, and they are saying to calculate the total angle, sum total of the angles of that polygon. Sides are given to us. So for getting the angle of the sum total of the angle of the polygon, the sides are enough. So they have given the sides also. Suppose assigning the name of the polygon is in variable A. We are assigning the name of the polygon in variable A, and the number of the sides is in variable N. Okay, here you can see A is equal to input of enter the name of polygon. After writing this program, A is equal to input of enter the name of polygon means after writing this program and we run the module, computer will ask this input enter the name of polygon, because this statement is assigned in the variable A. Next one, number of the sides is in variable N. The number of sides we are giving in variable N. As the number of sides we will be getting in digital form, it will be numerical. Enter the number of sides means if it is 3, it is in digital. It is a numerical. That means it's a number. That means enter the number of sides. If it is a triangle, we will be writing 3 sides. So that is why we are giving here evaluate of input, eval of input, and that is stored in a variable N. And next one is the equation, mathematical equation for finding the sum total of the angles, n minus star, n minus 2 star 180, and that value also we are storing in a variable S. And next what we are using, we are printing that sum. After getting that answer, that answer is stored in the variable s. Next we are printing that value, printing that s along with the statement. The statement is sum of angles of A. A means, enter the name of a polygon. What it will be? A triangle or a rectangle. So the sum, it will be sum of angles of a triangle is this value. What value we are getting after doing this equation, that value will be printed here. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So now we are going to do this program. So for that we have to take the IDLE, application programming IDLE. So we got the Python shell. From here I am going to take a new text editor, file, new file, and I am going to type the program for you. A is equal to input bracket, enter the name of polygon. So here we have given the input, we have given the statement, enter the name of polygon as the input. So we told the computer this input is stored in the variable A. And next, n is equal to eval of input of bracket, enter number of sides, enter number of sides. Next one, so what is this? Enter the number of sides. The computer, we have given the statement, enter the number of sides, and the statement is stored in the variable n. So the computer will ask us this this enter number of sides, this statement, because we have given this statement as the input. Okay, next we are giving the typing the equation. S is equal to n minus 2 star 180. This is the mathematical equation which we are going to apply here. Next what we are doing, we are printing the sum of angles of A. Is S. Sum of angles of A. Sum of angles of A means enter the name of polygon. It will be sum of the angles of triangle. It can be sum of triangle of square. Okay, it is equal to S. S means the input. So this is the program. The next what we are going to do, we have to save this program. File, save. I am typing as example, or else I will type polygon py. Save this, then go to run module. So they have asked enter the name of polygon. Did you see this? Because how they asked, how the computer knows this, because we have given that statement as the input. How we have assigned the statement to a variable A. Everything which we want to see that computer have to perform, that means what all things the computer must do for us, that all things must be stored in a variable. We have to assign each and everything in a variable, and we have to make them familiarized to the computer that these are stored in a variable. Then only the computer will understand, then only the computer will give the output. So this statement is stored in a variable A. So they have given, after first the computer asked the question, enter the name of polygon. So here I am typing triangle. Here I am typing triangle, enter. Next it asked enter the number of sides. Next statement is enter number of sides. Why it is of evaluative input? Because I'm going to give here digits, numbers I'm giving. So for triangle it is of 3 sides. So we have first we have given the triangle, name of the polygon. Next we have given the number of sides. After click on enter. What the computer performed this equation. Computer calculated, we use this equation, and we got the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. How it is good? Because we told it to print like this, sum of angles of A. A means what? The variable which is stored here, the name of the polygon, triangle. So it has given sum of the angles of triangle is S. S means the value which we got after doing this equation. So we got it as 180. Okay. So again, if I want to run this module, run module, again it is asking enter the name of polygon. So instead of triangle I am giving square. Enter the number of sides, 4 sides for square. Enter. Sum of this angle of square is 360. Okay, so here I think one colon is needed, right? Then only it will be perfect. So I am giving colon. Okay, so after that we can run the module. Okay, we have to save this. And run module. Enter the name of polygon they have asked. Once more I will be writing triangle. Enter the number of sides, 3. Sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. So according to the statements which we have given in program, we got the output. What all statements we have given as the input, the computer showed all these things as the output, and we told the computer to perform this equation, to calculate this activity. That also computer did, and we got that answer in the form of a statement. Sum of the angles of a triangle is, then only we got this value. Okay, so how, in what all way we are giving the input, that will be showed by the computer in output. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt, you must ask me in the coming Google Meet. Next we are going to do an activity examining the score. Activity 4.6, examining the score. Here you can see, prepare a program that helps you know whether you got selected for the district level competitions when you enter your score for the school level quiz competition. That means here we are going to study about conditional statements. That means they are asking to prepare a program to know whether you got selected for the district level competitions. I have done participated in an item, and I want to know I got selected for the district level competition. I know my score. When I am typing my score, I must know that I am selected for the district level competition, or I am failed, I am not selected. So here what we are saying, but from this what you can understand from the statements, it is a conditional statements. If I got mark above 80, I will be selected. If it is less than 80, I will not be selected. So there is some if else statement is coming. If else conditional loop. The conditional statement if else can be used to check whether a statement is right or not, and instruct what should be done if the statement is correct and what should be done if the statement is not correct. This conditional statement, it is mainly used to check whether the statement is right or not. That means if I score more than 80, then what I will be do if I am getting less than 80, then what will be happening? Okay, what statement must be correct and what should not be correct. That is the if else statement. We are giving the condition here. Okay, what all instruction should be given for this? The score given is given, the score that is given while running the program should be considered as a variable. Imagine A as the variable. So here we are giving the input, enter your score in a variable A. That means after writing the statement, when we run the program, the computer will ask us, enter your score. So after writing the score, the computer will go for a conditional statement. Computer will check our score is greater than 80. If it is greater than 80, computer will display congratulations, you are selected. If it is not greater than 80, if it is less than 80, computer will print, sorry, you are not selected. Okay, so here for this, for conditions, we are using if else statement. Okay, so first I will be doing this program only. I am not using else. First I will be doing only if. Okay, so how we can type this? I am opening a new file, and here I am typing the program. A is equal to eval of input of enter your score. Here how we have it is given eval of input, because score is numbers, it is of digits, that is why we have given eval of input. Next we have started if A just a second. My greater than symbol is not working in my computer, so that's why I will copy paste that. Okay, that key is not working in my computer. This keyboard, when I clicking on that key, somewhat it is not working that's correctly. So we will select for that. Yes. So I am typing this. Okay. Just a second. A greater than 80, then we have to put colon, then print congratulations, you are selected. So first I will print this statement. Okay, first I will run this. A is equal to evaluate, that means we have entered the score, then we have put an if statement, a condition statement. If it is of my mark, my score is greater than 80, I got congratulations, you are selected, I will get this message. Okay, so we will check for that first. Okay, so file, save, example activity.py, save, run module. Enter your score. So I'm writing 90. Congratulations, you have selected if loop. You can see here if loop. Next is of else. Else, I'm writing else. Else print sorry, you are not selected. File, save, run module. We have to type here colon. Enter your score. I am typing 60. Sorry, you are not selected. So I hope it is clear to all of you about the if and else statement. So today we will be discussing about these all things only. So what all things we have discussed today? We have done two activities, use of mathematical exercise and examining the score. There we have studied one of an equation, and we have we found the total number of sum total of the angles of a polygon. Next, we examining the score, we used the if-else statement. So these all things we have studied. So I hope it is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt, you must ask me. Please all practice the activity, those who are having computers. So see you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.